Welcome back to No Man's Land, everyone. This is my survival challenge series, simulating what Daggerwin and Chainsaw100 are doing in their multiplayer series. So the first thing I want to talk about is one of the mods that I've had enabled. I'm recording this is episode 6, so I'm recording this just after Daggerwin and Chainsaw released their episode 4. And one of the comments Daggerwin made was that they didn't have the lumberjack mod enabled, so to remove stumps you needed a stump grinder. Now when I started this series, there's no real sort of mod pack being issued by any of them, but in one of Chainsaw's descriptions there was a list of mods, and for some reason I thought the lumberjack mod was enabled. I don't know if they've changed that or not. But anyhow, it seems it isn't. I've been and checked his video descriptions and it definitely doesn't say the lumberjack mod. So I've now removed that from this series. I did obviously remove some tree stumps, but they've all been, actually apart from the ones in the oat field in the last episode, I did remove those with the lumberjack mod. So, you know, I'm doing the best I can to try and emulate them with the information that's got. So it's removed now anyway, and any future stumps will have to be removed with the stump grinder. So we'll get into this episode. Not sure how much we're going to get done. We've got our 3 fields over there, the canola field, the wheat field and the soybean field. None of them are ready to harvest. If we have a look on the map, as you can see, this one here is our canola field, and it's the most advanced because it's the first one we planted. So I think there's probably a couple more growth stages to go before it's ready to harvest. So in this episode we'll have some flowers and mushrooms to sell, and some tomatoes. I'm not sure how many pallets I'm going to have, but if I just get the trailer, because I think the greenhouses will now be empty of water, so they're going to need refilling. The tomatoes will be alright. So I'll get the trailer, get the weight on, and we'll get over there and see how many pallets we made overnight from a full greenhouse of water. So I have 2 pallets of tomatoes. That's what we've seen overnight. Okay, so we've got 5. Yeah, we've got 5 pallets. I'm just going to leave the trailer there. So there's 5 pallets in each greenhouse. But let's just check and see if there's any more waiting in storage. Okay, so there's 465 litres, 464 litres, so about half a pallet in each. So we'll get these picked up and sold, and then refill the greenhouses. But I think after this episode I will switch them to automatically sell. Thinking the best way to pick these up because they were a bit funny last time. I'll maybe just do them all individually, place them on the trailer one by one.
The look on your face, the thrill of the chase. I could tell you thought you owned the place. The words that you said, the 2 steps ahead. Well, your way to play was widespread. Take a chance, you said, with quite the charm. And then you got me unharmed. Bet you thought you'd screw me over, but you do no harm. If you don't like what you find, don't feel obliged. There's a line waiting right behind. Now if you want, we can fight.
Managed to recover that one quite well. But let's just get them attached.
Got all the places to be. If you don't like what you find, but I'm not the one. Since you walk over me when you're done, it's not what I see, and I won't be weak. I won't let you hush me when I speak. Take a chance, you said, with quite the charm, and then you got me unharmed. But you thought you'd screw me over, but you'll do no harm. If you don't like what you find, don't feel obliged. There's a line waiting right behind. Now if you want, we can fight. I've got all night if I'm not all that exciting. Fine. Don't think you're burning me. I'm free and fine. See, got all the places to be. If you don't like what you find, don't feel obliged. There's a line waiting right behind. If you don't like what you find, don't feel obliged. There's a line waiting right behind.
Right, so that's them all loaded up. I'll get up to the store and we'll see how much money we've made. Okay, here we are. Let's see what we get. Wow, that's fantastic. 38,900. So we're sitting just over $79,000. So what can we do with that? Is there anything for sale in the store? What's this here? This is a bale wrapper, a front loader bale wrapper. I don't think we need that. We're not doing any silage just yet. There's nothing else there. But I think I would like to upgrade this trailer. We could do with having like a bale trailer that can also function as a grain cart. And it doesn't look like there is anything. So in terms of trailers up here, so there's this one. Can be a bale trailer. You're not going to be very good with having this rear on it. It could also be animal transport. Okay, so let's just have a look, see what other options we have. I mean, something like this. It's a bit expensive though, and I feel that these are just a little bit too small. I know that in the, what's the maximum? 12,000. I mean, that would probably do us. I think if I bought it at its full capacity, it's $13,000. So let's buy that one. We can sell this trailer. And then if we have to, we can reconfigure this trailer, the new trailer we've just bought. We can reconfigure that to be a bale trailer for whenever we need it. So here's our bale trailer. I can't even repair it, and we're going to get $1,273 back. Out of interest, what did we actually pay for it? Okay, so we lost about $290 on that trailer. Alright, I'll get back to the farm and we'll look at what we can do next. I hope that the auger on our combine will actually reach into this trailer. I think it'll be very, very close to not actually fitting. Okay, so we can fill these greenhouses up, get them back into production. That can be our first job. It might be worth us upgrading to a bigger tanker as well at some point. Okay, so that's one greenhouse refilled. I think this probably can take another 700 litres. I think the greenhouses hold 5,000 litres and our tanker is only holding 4,300. Okay, so we'll refill the tanker, fill both these greenhouses up, and whatever's left can go into our tomatoes. Need to switch the tap back on. Okay, so that's the flower greenhouse refilled. And the mushrooms are done. So whatever's left, hope we can fit that into our tomatoes. That's perfect. Right, so I think our next job would be to look at the weeds and, well, treat the weeds in our wheat field that we planted. So we'll hook the sprayer up, get it refilled, and then we'll get on the weed job. Now, is it going to allow us to spray when the ground's covered with snow? There's only one way to find out. Right, it looks as though it's going to be okay. Right, we'll just check on the map and see if it's actually doing anything. Yeah, it's definitely working. Right, so I'll get on with this job and I'll see you at the end of it. Alright, we're going to have to refill the sprayer. We nearly got it finished. Hopefully we should have enough left in this herbicide tank to get the job done.
Figure some things out by yourself. As long as you're committed to me and not somebody else. I'm trying to figure out how to keep it together. I don't understand. No, I stumble in the dark. I don't wanna pressure you. But baby, I am going crazy. I wanna be somebody for you that makes your heart run wild. I wanna turn you on, 'cause lately I've been feeling like there's somebody you'd rather hide from. Don't wanna lose, yeah, lose, yeah. I wanna be the one. Don't wanna lose, yeah, lose, yeah. I wanna be the one that makes your heart run wild.
And that should be our oats weed free now. Probably not very realistic considering the weather conditions, but let's just take a quick look. Yep, they've all gone, so we didn't do too bad a job there. Okay, so I'm not sure what else I can do in this episode. Perhaps we should maybe look at doing some landscaping and getting this track put in properly and come around past the water tank. And maybe even we could lay down like a gravel area to park all our equipment on. So let's go and have a quick look at doing that. I'll refill this sprayer, which will get rid of the last of our herbicide. Right, so if I just go into landscaping in the construction menu. So we want to do some painting. Can I see the track? Sort of can just see the track coming through here. It's not exactly the greatest visual. If I look at what we've got, the cobblestones, concrete, gravel dirt, gravel dust, gravel and grass I think will probably be the best one to have. So we'll try this to start with. How can I see the really actually struggling to see this. Yeah, perhaps we're not going to be able to do this while the snow's here. Okay, so we have got these tomatoes to sell. Have any more? No more pallets just yet, although we're not far off. We're only 28 litres off that. I still don't think these trees have grown. I'm wondering if they ever will, and whether they're just part of the scenery and it's a fixed size with no growth. So if I just go back to the map, I'm actually wondering if moving into forestry or planning for future forestry wouldn't be a bad idea right now. We've got this section here which is, it's quite a large gap, but I think that's because there's 2 small trees and a rock cluster somewhere around here. The field on this side, it's quite a good size, and it'd be very easy just to join it up and make it one big field. So that would be the plan for that field. I think maybe buying 44 next would be a good idea, and then we extend our oat field that we've got at the moment. We can maybe extend that, make that quite a big field, and then there'll be some more forestry to do there. So if I just go and have a look at this gap up here, I mean, this is actually quite a big tree here. Has this grown, or has this always been here? So we've obviously got these rocks. I'm not sure if this is something we can take out, but maybe if we just get rid of this tree to start with. That's perfect. Okay, we'll just remove the branches. Right, so we'll go back to the store. We're going to have to reconfigure the trailer back to a bale trailer. Should have really have done that when we left the store. And perhaps we can look at getting some forestry equipment to plant some saplings and get those growing. Right, so I'll get up to the store and I'll meet you back there. Okay, so we've got that customized. Let's have a look at forestry equipment. Just checking some equipment here, and the stump grinder, I mean, that's quite expensive, 27,000. I never thought stump grinders were that expensive in previous versions. So the only other thing I'm looking at is this, which is again quite expensive, 26,000, but that would enable us to plant some more trees. I think by the time these trees are grown, if we were to plant them now, it's going to take quite a while for them to reach full maturity, so I think it's probably a good idea that we do this now. So I'll buy the planter, and then we'll need a pallet of saplings. Will it be in pallets? Tree saplings. Yeah. And they are, oh, so we can do different versions. So maybe, I don't know what the difference is between the different tree varieties. Pine would be an obvious answer. Pine seems to be a fairly popular tree in forestry applications. So let's just get, what do we get in that? Do we get 20 saplings? So maybe buy a couple of these. And now we've got to try and work out how to get everything back. This trailer can tow another trailer, but if we just put the saplings on it for now. The planter goes on a 3-point hitch. I could put it on the front, but that would just be a bit ridiculous. Okay, so that's those loaded up. We'll take them back to the farm, unload them, and get the tree I just chopped down, get that up here and get it sold. Right, so we'll need a log grab as well. Right, we'll leave that trailer there. Pick up this this one I cut down and get it sold. Did I not cut this? I was sure I cut this in half. Perhaps I didn't. Well, that's definitely in half. .8 meters, so I got that a little bit wrong. Let's see if I can pick up more than one log at a time. Excellent. Yeah, only I've got it kind of at the wrong end. So I'll just have to load from this side and be careful I don't trample my canola crop. Right, well, it's not going to go any further. I actually think I can pick up this last one by hand. Somewhere around here. Here we are. Right, just get that strapped in. Okay, I'll get this up to the sell point and see what we've made. Okay, anyone got any ideas? I'm gonna guess this is gonna be about $4,000. Oh well, that's a bit disappointing. 2,600. Better than nothing though for one tree. I think what I might do is just leave this trailer up here for now. can't see that I'm going to need it anytime soon. Or do I just try and bring that down on the front 3-point linkage? Yeah, let's give it a go, because I have got some pallets to sell, I suppose, so we will need the trailer back up at the farm. Yeah, that's totally realistic. I don't know, maybe it could. Right, I'll get back to the farm and we'll have a go at planting some trees. Okay, so we've got the tree planter all set up. Now we'll just take a trip up here. So we've got 20 saplings. I'm not sure what the spacing's like on these. I'm going to guess it's about 3 or 5 meters. I want to leave a little bit of space between the side of the field, but I think if somewhere around here, you know, that kind of cleared where we had that stump, so I think this wouldn't be such a bad idea. So I'll turn it around. So I kind of want to be on that line and starting from our field boundary. So turn it on and lower it down, and there's our first tree. So we'll just head down here in a straight line, see how many trees we plant. So it's looking like they're spacing them about every 10 meters. Right, so that's the first 20 planted. Suppose we could run in another row. Let's just have a drive up here. Yeah, I think somewhere like this. So this is 3 meters away from the first row of trees. So if I just switch it on, lower it down, that's the first tree in. And we'll head up and we'll get the second row of trees planted. And just one more to go. Oh, we don't quite get it in. That's a shame. I actually don't know how we managed. Have I missed one down at the bottom? Have I started? Did I start too late? I must have done. course, look, there's one just here. So if I was just to switch it on, lower it down, it should place it. Okay, it's placed it a little bit closer than the rest, but... Right, so that's not a bad job then. So we've got some, well, 40 trees at some point in the future. So I think for the final job for this episode, we'll load up our tomatoes and see what other pallets have been produced. Final top up of the greenhouse, and then I think I'll end it. So I'll just park the trailer, put the trailer, that's a good question. Yeah, I'll just put the trailer about here. And we'll get these tomato pallets first. So it looks like there's just one pallet of each of the flowers and the mushrooms. Yeah, this trailer's so much better than the bale trailer we did have. Right, so I'll just have a quick check, see if there aren't any more pallets ready to be spawned. Oh, we're so close, we're 50 litres away. So if we just wait for these. Okay, so we've got another 2 pallets. So we'll just get those loaded up and we'll head to the store. Right, off to the store, see how much money we've made. Okay, that's a nice $18,204. So we're in a good position. Next month we should make about another $40,000 on our mushrooms and flowers. So that's going to put us close to, if not past, $100,000. We'll be able to buy another field and, you know, start an expansion and really get this farm going. So the final job before we finish today is just to top the greenhouses up. I don't think they're going to take too much water. Certainly the tomatoes, that must be getting quite full. But just so we get the maximum out of our mushrooms and flowers overnight, we'll make sure that they're filled right up before we finish. So in the comments, tell me how you think I'm doing. If there's anything that you think I should be looking at, you know, I'm really wanting to get some kind of an animal thing going. What do you think? I mean, we can do pigs, cows, sheep, and chickens. They're our options. Don't believe there's anything else in this map. So what I might actually do a poll as a post. So if you want to vote on that. Alright, so that's those two greenhouses filled up. I'm sure we'll empty the rest of this into here. Yep. So that's all for this episode. Thanks very much for watching. Please give the video a like and subscribe to my channel. Really want to get this channel going. And in the comments, tell me what you think I can do to compete with Daggerwin and Chainsaw. What do you think I should be doing next? I do think a next episode we'll be able to expand and buy another piece of land. I think animals, you know, get some sort of production from animals going. So, you know, what would you think would be a good one to go for? But yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you again in the next episode. Take care. Bye bye for now.